Hello, I'm Emily Lotz, and I'm here with Mariah Peck, who's a CRC student in the RTVF department and who spends most of her time traveling the globe. How are you doing, Mariah?
I'm fantastic. How are you today?
I'm good. So tell me, what started your desire to just travel around the world?
Growing up, we had a lot of foreign exchange students, and we had one who became like a sister to me. And after she went back to Japan, she actually got a hold of us and asked us if she could come live with us and go to school in the States and on a student visa. So we let her come back and live with us, and we got even closer. And that summer, I was 11 years old, and she told my mom, she's like, "I'm going to take Mariah back to Japan with me for the summer. My family's okay with it." And my mom was like, "Oh. Okay." So my first time ever on a plane actually was my trip to Japan, and I stayed there for 6 weeks, and ever since then I've just been absolutely addicted.
That's crazy. How many places outside the country do you think you've been to?
I've been to 19 different countries.
That's insane. This past summer you traveled to South Korea?
Yes.
What motivated you to choose South Korea?
I was stationed there when I was in the Air Force, and I absolutely love Korea. South Korea it's a phenomenal place. You can do so much there. The food is phenomenal. The people are great. The traveling is so super easy, and it's cheaper than the States. So when I went back this summer, I went back for 3 weeks, and it was nice to see a different side of Korea when I wasn't a military person.
Yeah. The more tourist side.
Yes, the more touristy side.
What was your favorite memory from that trip in particular?
Oh my gosh, so much. I want to say Jeju Island. It's this tiny little island off the southern part of South Korea, and they call it Korea's Hawaii. And it's phenomenal, it's beautiful, and there's a ton of different little islands that you can take ferries to. We went to one called Udo, and we rode this I don't know how to describe it really well, but it's a scooter that's kind of like enclosed. So it almost looks like a smart car, but it's a scooter. And my friend rented one, and we drove around the tiny little island of Udo in like an hour and a half and singing songs and just being silly the whole entire time.
That sounds really fun. What piece of advice would you give to students who also want to travel in their free time?
That one's kind of hard. Really limit yourself on what you purchase here in the States. So instead of going out and eating food, there's nothing wrong with eating ramen for a few months to save up some money.
Yeah.
I mean, I've eaten pretty poorly just to save up the money that I can, just so that I can go. Pay off all the bills that you can, and just go. Don't let anything stop you.
All right. Thank you so much for coming to our CRC Spotlight.